And just like that, we are live. Hello everyone, this is My 2 Cents. Welcome back to Pokemon Shield version. I had to cut the stream off last time before we were about to face Hop, so we're waiting in the waiting room now to do that. This team we'll be facing him with is our level 46 Lanoon, our level 51 Seismitoad, our level 48 Roserade, our level 51 Corviknight, our level 52 Cinderace, and our level 50 Phalanx. And since we know Hop without fail always starts with his Dubwool, let's put Phalanx out front. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday, and hopefully we can hang out a bit playing some Pokemon. To the semifinals, Challenger 117 returns. Time to face off against our rival, Hop. I just had this sort of flashback, you know. Remember back when we were still in Postwick? When we got our Pokemon from Lee that day? I never would have dreamed that I'd end up standing here facing you of all people. But it's time I finish what was started that day. Got it? The one who'll become champion is me. Sorry, Hop, but you have delusions of grandeur, I'm afraid. I am going to be the champion. And of course, he sends in Dubwool. I'm getting a little yellow bar on my screen, says the stream might be suffering. Not sure what the problem is, hopefully it fixes itself. Alright, Phalanx, let's take this thing down. Use Brick Break. Between my screen playing the game and what I see on the stream with YouTube, looks like there might, because of some kind of issue, there might be a really big lag between what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing. Which means that if anybody does show up, comments are probably going to be slow. Or I'll be slow to respond to comments by your perspective. Oh, gonna use a full restore, are ya? Alright, screw this, we're using close combat. Of course, it knows a psychic type attack to deal with. Well, with its psychic type attacks, it successfully took out our Phalanx, which never would have happened were it not for it flinching, thanks to that Zen Headbutt, of course, but let's see if Lanoon can do anything with counter. Alright, Lanoon, use counter. There you go. What do you know, Lanoon? That counter actually did something for you. I feel like we have to revive our Phalanx if we're going to take on this Snorlax. Whew, there goes Lanoon. Sorry, Lanoon. Alright, Phalanx, back in you go. Start off right, use close combat right away. There we go. And just like that, we deal with Snorlax. Roserade grows level 49. Hop is going to use Corviknight now. Which means Cinderace is up. I hope YouTube fixes this. I still got that darn yellow bar saying that there's not enough data coming in from the stream. I have full Wi-Fi, so I don't know what the issue is. Alright, Cinderace, Pyro Ball. And there goes Corviknight. Pincurchin is ground type. Neil Stone, hello, thank you for joining the stream. El Beto, JC Armitage, everybody joining in fast. You didn't miss too much, JC Armitage. We're starting our battle with Hop. Seismitoad, go ahead and use Mud Shot. El Beto asks, have you heard about the canceled Obi-Wan TV show? To answer your question, I heard about a Disney Plus show called Kenobi, but I did not hear it got canceled. Oh, you just had to poison us, didn't you? Come on, Seismitoad, Mud Shot. There we go. Rillaboom, his starter Pokemon, and he foolishly picks the weaker one, which means, of course, we're going to use our Cinderace. Bet you got me back into a corner? No way. This will just make my victory all the better. I think a Pyro Ball will dispatch with this guy nicely. Oh wait, of course he's going to Dynamax. I should have Dynamaxed. It's not a problem, Neil Stone. Nobody ever has to apologize for missing streams. I understand people have lives outside of YouTube, and I don't really schedule these things well. I just do them when I have the time. So. Oh, even Dynamax, we one-shotted that thing. That's awesome. We didn't even Dynamax our Cinderace, and we took it down. We defeated Trainer Hop. Well, Hop, you can always become Sonia's research assistant. And then someday when she and I get married, you'll work for me. There's Leon to cheer us on. That was incredible, brilliant. Honestly, there were even tears rolling down my face before I knew it. To think that the two of you set out together from the same town, built up the greatest teams, and arrived here at this point, to throw everything you had at one another. The burning desire to win, those moves filled with undefeatable passion. It was battling at its very purest in every possible way. Even though there were some trainers who weren't sure whether you were fit to be endorsed for the gym challenge at first. That was you, Lee. Well then, all the more reason. My team members and I will give you everything that we've got in us to defeat our challenger. And the challenger standing before us might well end up being you, my 2 cents. In fact, that's precisely what I'm hoping for. That's right, my 2 cents. The real challenge is what's coming next. And I'm completely exhausted. I just want to head back to the hotel and rest. Best to refill our energy stores first. Why don't we go get some dinner together? I wouldn't say no, but you never care at all what food tastes like, Lee. A night like this deserves some more rubbish takeaway, so at least pick something good. That's right, we're about to have our run-in with Chairman Rose and his evil team. And if I recall correctly, it becomes nighttime. So hopefully that means the game will register its nighttime and we'll be able to evolve our Obstagoon. You and Challenger Hop were both endorsed by the champion, making you two of you rivals in a sense, wouldn't you say? How does it feel to have defeated your rival? Let's see, what should I say? I'm glad I could beat him. It doesn't quite feel real yet. It was just luck that I won. Well, we're not saying that. If you wanted to tell Challenger Hop something right now, what would it be? I'd tell him thanks for the great match. I'd tell him how strong he was, that he was just the rival I knew he was. Great, nothing snarky. It's all polite. Alright, we'll just say thank you for the great match. I'm absolutely, of course, well that's an easy question. Of course I know I'm going to win in the finals. Famous people sure have it rough. Several hours later, please never late. Piers comes to let us know. Rose Tower? What could he have to do at Rose Tower at this hour? And Team Yell is going to go ahead and cheer for my 2 cents. All right. Neil Stone says he is excited for the Gen 4 remakes. I gotta say, I'm excited too. Looks like we won't get them till next year because of the Pokemon Expansion Pass. I am really pumped for the Sword and Shield Expansion Pass, but the Gen 4 remake should be pretty awesome as well. You know what? Before we head, let's stop in the fashion store and see if we can get anything more awesome to wear for the champion match. Tracksuit jacket. Motorcycle jacket. Oh, let's get a motorcycle jacket. Awesome. We used all our money, but we got us a motorcycle jacket. And we don't have enough money. You know what? Can we sell? We can sell all our nuggets, I'm sure. We'll have to sell our nuggets and go buy the different hats. We got us a motorcycle jacket. To my knowledge, JC Armitage, yes. Assuming, of course, nothing is official yet. They haven't officially declared Gen 4 remakes, but everyone suspects that when they come out, they will be on the Switch, full 3D, and I hope they have Mega Evolution. Let's sell all our valuable stuff. Awesome. We went from not having a whole lot of money to having plenty. Now let's go get that hat. Awesome. We now have a motorcycle jacket and a dragon type hat. go to the monorail, where we'll hopefully find Hop and then have to battle all those of Chairman Rose's pawns. We make it to the monorail station. Which is where I thought we were supposed to run into Hop, but maybe I'm wrong. Where was I supposed to go, Mr. Pierce? Oh, I guess I was supposed to talk to this guy. Silly me. Man, why am I here for this? I'm totally exhausted from that battle with you, my 2 cents. We decided that Team Yell will cheer you on, my 2 cents. Let's help out together. Demon Pikachu gonna join. What a beautiful display of sibling love. However, it is entirely unnecessary. Ah, it's Miss Olana, the woman who never smiles. Only authorized personnel with a proper key can ride the monorail to Rose Tower. That means as long as Chairman Rose is in the tower, no one can disturb him. I have hand-selected a member of the League staff and given them a key. Chairman Rose does enjoy these kind of menial games, after all. Do you think you can tell the difference between the normal League staff and the one I choose? Do you think you can find me? Dude, I don't think I can find you. I know I can find you. I already did it in Pokemon Sword. For now, we should head to the plaza together, right? Let's find Olana's staff member. There we go. Dude looking at a wall isn't suspicious at all. Miss Olana's here. What? Blast! I turned around and I can't escape. In that case, it's time for a Pokemon battle. Macrocosmos Eric. Let's battle. Alright, Phalanx, take this thing down with a Brick Break. And of course, Meowth, being a dark normal type, is doubly weak to fighting, making KOing it very easy. Durant, Steel and Bug type. Or maybe it's just a Steel type. I don't remember, but in any case, Cinderace will demolish it. My cheers will really get you going. Why, thank you, Marnie. And with a Fire Pledge, Durant goes down. Macrocosmos Eric stands defeated. All I need to do is hide and I won't have to give you the key. Well, isn't that great logic? I can beat you like 5 times, and when you're finally too tired, then I'll take the key from you. This is another example of where we need, like, how'd you find me? Or did you just talk to everyone you meet? This is where we need, like, adult level Pokemon game where these characters, you can after you've beat them in the Pokemon battle. If they run away, you can kick their butts. Literally. Pokemon plus Mortal Kombat. Ooh, now he's got a Fairy Steel type. Guess we're going to exploit that Steel type and use Cinderace. JC Armitage says I was right the first time. Durant is a Steel and Bug type, which is why it was so weak to Cinderace. Feel that flow. You feeling it, my 2 cents? You bet I am, Marnie. Use Fire Pledge, Cinderace. And there goes Mawile. JC Armitage asks if I've noticed that the Team Yell Grunts have safety pins on the back of their uniforms. Yes, I noticed. Excadrill. That's a job for Seismitoad. I still hold... There have been a lot of crappy evil teams lately, but Team Yell, as far as uniforms, look, story, one of the worst evil teams we've had. Hey there, Night Shift 10,000! And yes, our Cinderace is on our team. And when you know, we burned it with Scald. And I even switched up my Pokemon while I was running. They say hide a tree in a forest, so I thought I could hide myself in the crowd. Why do you keep running away? You think you're gonna hide inside the old-fashioned telephone booth? You're way too observant, but I'll win this time and make my getaway. One way or another, you are gonna give me that key, Macrocosmos Eric. Ah, Pharaoh Seed. Another Pokemon for Cinderace to deal with. That was a critical hit. You are in trouble, dude. Cinderace is gonna wipe the floor with you. Night Shift asks, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? You are the best, Marnie. The real question is, if a man says something in the woods and no woman can hear, is he still wrong? Ah, you got a Steelix there. I think Steelix is worthy of a Pyro Ball. Seismitoad grows to level 53. Macrocosmos Eric is defeated for the 3rd time, and he now resolves to run. Seems like you've got me cornered, but I'm not going to give up. An earful from Miss Olana is way worse than anything you lot can do. Seeing as Miss Olana looks incredibly creepy, yeah, I believe that. Night Shift asks, if an Ancom falls from a helicopter, do they make a sound? To the monorail station we go. You did a cracking job of cornering that bad league staff member, my 2 cents. Let me sing you a song fitting of your rockin' deeds. The only thing a humble singer can do is sing a humble song. Question mark? Maybe I can't cheer someone on just with the tunes I play. Maybe my songs don't make anyone happy. Maybe I can't help. But still, the only thing I can do is sing. Sing my humble song. And as Team Yell cheers, the entire station gathers round to hear Piers sing his rockin' song. The Galarian Zigzagoons even stand up and sing along. Which clears away the guys and gets us the key. Neil Stone asks me if I could give a Pokemon a regional variant that hasn't yet received one, what would it be? Honestly, I might like to do a regional variant for the original 3 starters or the Johto starters. Specifically a regional variant Charmander and a regional variant Cyndaquil. So this is Rose Tower. Just think, how tall do you think it is? I can't even see the top up there in the clouds. What should we do? Team Yellow's got their hands full holding up those bad staff members. Let's go ahead. My 2 cents, you cleared the way to Rose Tower. Now all you gotta do is charge on ahead. An employee's an employee, I guess. Seems that exec lady hid the monorail key to try and impress the chairman. Chairman Rose has been keeping the champion holed up inside. Wonder what he's plotting. Times like this, when tension and passion run high, remind me of Spikemouth in the old days. Some right wild concerts we had back then, but no encores. You better get going. I'll send you some support up there with a yell. Gotta stick around to make sure my bro doesn't do anything too crazy, right? Come back if you need anything. Alright, let's go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is now nighttime, correct? It is nighttime. So if I give my Zigzagoon a rare candy, it'll evolve. Probably not, but we'll try it. Lanoon wants to learn Double Edge. You know what, sure, we'll get rid of Headbutt for Double Edge. Yes! Yes! I knew it! They automatically made it nighttime, and the Lanoon will finally evolve into Obstagoon. We did it, folks. We got us an Obstagoon. Congratulations, your Lanoon evolved into Obstagoon. It evolved after experiencing numerous fights. While crossing its arms, it lets out a shout that would make any opponent flinch. At last, we got ourselves an Obstagoon. Obstagoon wants to learn the move Obstructs. What does Obstructs do? This move enables the user to protect itself from all attacks. Its chance of failing rises if used in succession. Direct contact harshly lowers the attacker's defense stat. You know what? Sure. We'll ditch counter for Obstruct. Neil Stone on my comment says a fairy-type Charmander would be cool. Alright folks, we finally have a fully evolved team. Every one of our Pokemon is evolved all the way to the final level. You know what? And I see our Cinderace still needs a heal. I wonder if Marnie can heal our Pokemon. Alright, guess she can't. Thanks for nothing, Marnie. Whoa, it's huge in here. What in the world is this place meant to be? Listen, my 2 cents, don't know if you knew this already, but I've heard Rose Tower is built on a power spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When we get up to the roof and have a bit of space, we can Dynamax our Pokemon. The less certain is whether this lift can get us to the top. Rose Tower has like 100 floors, right? You'll be leaving right now, so there's no need to worry about the lift. Intruder alert! See, if Miss Olana says so, then it looks like this is the end of the line for you kids. What, does Miss Olana have you all on leashes or something? Use Fire Pledge, Cinderace. There goes Durant. Roserade reaches level 50. And Elijah stands defeated. My bonus! My dream of finally affording a house of my own. We need to speak with Chairman Rose. Tell us where he is. Get on the lift. The chairman's at the top of the building. Let's do this. Time to battle in the battle tower. This is one gigantic elevator. I don't think we're at the roof yet. You two are gym challengers, aren't you? Thank you for taking part in the Gala League's gym challenge. Yet, I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to interfere in our work. We will drive you out to protect the many subsidiary companies housed here in Rose Tower. Behold, the gloriously high-tech elevator of Rose Tower, able to withstand Pokemon battles. They are constructed by the subsidiary Macrocosmos Construction. Jane and Mateo. Man, they got all steel types. There goes Q-Font. Indian Elephant Pokemon. Oh crap. Psychic type as well. Sorry, Phalanx. I wondered if Reversal would be more powerful because you had lower HP. But it didn't work. Take it out with a Fire Pledge, Cinderace. Cinderace wants to learn Double Edge. Even though Double Edge is a really powerful attack, so we'll use it for those hard situations. Nobody can beat Macrocosmos Construction. Chaos Jumper joins us, as does Ronnie Cooper. Hello to both of you. Wait, so the folks working in the tower can stop the elevator from the outside? We've just got to get to the top. Oh, well, thank you for healing our team, Top. Neil Stone says he hopes that the Gen 9 games are based on Australia. Honestly, there are a lot of there are a lot of countries I hope they make regions based on. I'd really like to see a region based on Africa, where instead of having a safari zone, like the whole region is the safari zone. All these steel types. Ah, good for you, Double, paralyzing that Clang. Use Fire Pledge on Mawile. There goes Mawile. Another Fire Pledge. There goes Clang. And the next floor is defeated. Kevin. Nobody can beat MC Insurance. His building's over 500 feet tall. Unfortunately, our insurance doesn't pay for being defeated in Pokemon battles. Which means you pay me out of your own pocket, I take it. JC Armitage suggests a Pokemon region based on Venezuela could be useful for teaching economics. Macrocosmos Air. Adeline and Justin. Alright, Phalanx used Brick Break on that Felix. Chaos Jumper says, even towns would have Pokemon in them, could probably progress by actual diving. Legendaries would obviously be based on the known Egyptian gods. Take it he's talking about an Pokemon region based on ancient Egypt. And there goes Steelix, finally. Stunfisk, unfortunately, cannot move. Chaos Jumper points out that Egypt is a country in Africa. He's correct, and I guess when I said Africa, I wasn't specific. I meant more like Kenya or a country that's got lions and safaris, but yeah, Egypt is in Africa, so a region based on Egypt, that would be cool. Legendaries based on the Egyptian gods. Don't you presume to meet the chairman. You're not on the same level as such a great man. And Hop kindly heals our Pokemon again. And at long last, we make it to the top of Rose Tower. And who would be waiting for us? But of course, Olana, the woman who never smiles. Welcome to Chairman Rose's exclusive space, here nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So you got through all the special staff that I had ordered to stop you. I would expect nothing less of the trainers, handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I'm afraid it is now time for you to go home. Because I will not allow anyone to disturb the great Chairman Rose! You shall be the first, my 2 cents. If I beat you to pieces, then the champion will have no one to battle and will thus lose heart. In that state, he will listen to anything the chairman says. I am so incredibly freaking angry! And we can Dynamax here. Now this is an Ice and Ghost type. I don't know if, because Ghost Fighting doesn't affect Ghost types, but it does affect Ice types, so it may turn out that Frostlass is immune to this, we'll find out. Yep, it's immune because it's a Ghost type, darn it. So that's no biggie. We can send in Obstagoon. Neil Stone also proposes a Norse Pokemon region with like the Norse gods. Haha, and your Hex doesn't affect Obstagoon. Use Night Slash, Obstagoon. How cheeky to do such a thing as hurt my partner. Cheeky, huh? You know, I've never really, of all like British slang, the word cheeky confuses me the most. I've heard it, I've heard the phrase "you are cheeky" used so many different ways. Like, does that word even mean anything? There goes Frostlass. Obstagoon is hurt by its burn. Milotic. Looks like a job for Roserade. Chaos Jumper. Neil Stone says I want Pokemon Hammer version. Chaos Jumper says it would be Pokemon Hammer and Pokemon Sickle version. Ooh, that would not be good. And Roserade takes out Milotic. Obstagoon reaches level 49. I do not want to learn Taunt. To send in Salazzle, the Poison and Fire type. Well, Poison and Fire is going to be doubly weak to Water and Ground. Actually, Fire and Poison are both weak to Ground, so we'll use Mud Shot. One Mud Shot out of KO this thing. Mud Shot, Seismitoad. And being Fire and Poison, it's doubly weak to Ground. All it takes is a single Mud Shot. Sarina. Fairy type, I believe. Use Poison Jab, Roserade. Crap, no Zerabat. But Serena is poisoned, and a single poison jab should be enough to take this thing out. There goes Serena. Seismitoad reaches level 54 and wants to learn Muddy Water. User attacks by shooting Muddy Water at the opposing Pokemon may also lower accuracy. It is more powerful than Scald, but it's also less accurate, so we're going to keep Scald. And she's going to send in her Garbodor, which of course she will Dynamax. This is my last Pokemon, seriously? Olana's gotta finish this. She is gonna Dynamax her Garbodor, of course. So why not Dynamax our Seismitoad? Dynamax Seismitoad. I think I'll treat you to something truly spectacular, a Gigantamax at Rose Tower. Just look at that Garbodor. Planes and ships in it and everything. I was super effective. She was only not very effective. One more Max Quake, gotta take this thing down. Since Seismitoad is a ground type, the Sandstorm won't hurt it. There goes Garbodor. Stopped by the hands of a Dynamax Seismitoad. JC Armitage asks, have I found the TM for Earthquake? I know that one of the guys in the wild area has it. It's a TR, so you can only use it once, and you have to spend your points to get it. Ah, this is inexcusable. What was I thinking? Any gym challenger who's made it this far would be no pushover. Under normal circumstances, I would have tried to delay you further. However, all the necessary wishing stars have been collected. Do as you wish. There is nothing to be done now. Everything I did to further the chairman's own goals. Still you fail to understand what's at stake, you who is supposed to be the champion. I think I understand well enough. What I don't understand is why we ought to cancel tomorrow's tournament in order to solve a problem that's 1,000 years away from affecting any of us. What difference is one day going to make? My duty as champion isn't this madness. It's to carry out the championship match. That's what Galler wants and what I want. It's what we've all been looking forward to for so long. No, you don't understand. You don't understand a thing. Look around us, Leon. Look at the Galler region stretched out before us. And know that the energy required to keep this brilliant, glittering world alive will be exhausted a millennium from now. Didn't you hear, Greta Thunberg? We must take action in order to avert tragedy so that all can look forward to a better future. Fine, look, I think I understand your concerns, Chairman, and I'll give you your words. I'll help you with your plans just as soon as tomorrow's match is over. Lee, you never showed up when you were supposed to, so I got worried that something had happened. Piers and Marnie and all those Team Yell oddballs, they helped us to get here. I must apologize to you, Hop, if we've made you worry at all. There are times when adults just can't seem to have an honest discussion with one another. Sometimes our pride just gets in the way. Never mind any of this, Hop, my 2 cents. Let's head back to the hotel and we'll grab dinner together, yeah? It's on me, so you can order whatever you fancy. If you'll excuse us, Chairman Rose, and I do hope you'll watch tomorrow's match. I'm sure it'll be one for the history books. Neil Stone is taking off because he's getting hungry. I totally understand. Go have some good food. The next evening. This is it. Did you get enough sleep? You and your team are the ones battling, but I've had Butterfree in my stomach since I woke up. Challenger, my 2 cents. The finals will be starting shortly. I'm here to escort you to the stadium. What's all this? Didn't you learn your lesson yesterday? If you need another helping of Hop and his trusty Rillaboom, I'd be happy to give you one. No, wait, please. I'm not like those other Leave staff. I'm a good one. Yes, Miss Alana's a little extreme. In fact, her face turns demonic. Alright, to Winden Stadium. It is time to start the championship. And if I recall correctly, we are going to be facing Bede first, and then who now has fairy types. So we'll put Roserade out front. This is it. Here at Winden Stadium, the greatest stadium in all of Galar. You're going to show everyone the greatest battle and set the world on fire. Why, hello, ladies. Come to cheer me on. And Mr. Ball Guy, you too. And Ball Guy gives us a dream ball, telling us to follow our dreams. Must face off against the gym leaders. You bet I am. Where all the gym leaders are waiting. Wonder if we'll face the same ones as in Sword or different ones. Only some people are authorized to go to the vending machines. Why, hello there, Nessa. Indeed, it is a serious battle. Will you be heading on to the pitch? The opening ceremony should be starting soon. It probably goes without saying, but hello, Galar. I am your champion, Leon. The chairman is tied up with some business, so hope no one minds me stepping in on his behalf in order to lead you all to greater heights as Pokemon trainers of the Galar region. My time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. So on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the finals matches begin. Wait, you. Who's that? A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I am Bede, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Bede, he's the challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with Challenger My 2 Cents here. I'm aware that this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I'll stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. What an unexpected turn of events! Former Challenger Bede has come for one last battle. We are currently debating about what to do with this Challenger Bede. To all our viewers, both here in the stadium and at home in front of the telly, we ask that you please be patient. I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had something to say. Do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was Olana who asked me to gather wishing stars for the chairman, but then the chairman himself disowned me. And then the strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on fairy-type Pokemon. Do you have any idea what I've been through, covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles with fairy-type Pokemon every day? I'll tell you, he's got a point here. Pretty sure being locked up with Opal would drive one crazy. Oh, darn it, of course he starts with Mawile. The one fairy type that Roserade ain't gonna help with because it's Steel Fairy. Which means that we gotta use Cinderace. JC Armitage also wonders if we'll be facing the same gym leaders or not as in Pokemon Sword, especially since there are two unique gym leaders. Use Fire Pledge, Cinderace. And one hit KO that Mawile. Sending in Gardevoir next. Alright, Roserade, Poison Jab. Almost, not quite a KO. And Gardevoir faints. Send in Rapidash. Galarian Rapidash. The Fairy type. Also a Psychic type, unfortunately, or at least knowing Psychic type attacks. Sorry, Roserade, but thank you for taking out most of its health. Corviknight, our Steel type, will take out the rest. There goes Rapidash. What's with that calm expression? Think you're going to win? As a matter of fact, I do, Bede. I don't just think I'm going to win, I know I am. I'm pretty sure you're going to go ahead and Gigantamax. So I will Dynamax. Will show you a truly great pink. It's time for my dear Hatterene to Gigantamax. I thought so. Use your max steel spikes, Corviknight. Nearly KO it. Crap. That was a fire type attack. But, so long as we're faster, we will win. JC Armitage thinks that Galarian, Ponyta, and Rapidash were made to appeal to bronies. And yes, I'm pretty sure they were. Obstagoon reaches level 50, making all our Pokemon level 50 or higher. And we defeated Gym Leader Bede. I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great Fairy types are. Well, I lost. Looks like Challenger Bede was no match for Challenger My 2 Cents and his trusted team. Hey Bede, that was some match. Don't retire, just restart your career. But this isn't what I planned. If I wasn't able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the Fairy-type gym leader. Though I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Miss Opal in no time. Darn it, Bede, just quit. Nobody needs an arrogant prick like you wandering around. On to the next match. Time for the waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. Challenger My 2 Cents versus Nessa. Well, I guess at least that's the same. I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me at Hulbury Stadium. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent, too. And we shall face Nessa, the water-type gym leader. Sonia might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash away your team. Well, she would be disappointed if that were true, but I suspect she's going to give me a victory kiss once I defeat you. Being part bug type and part water type, that's right, I was not able to secure a Pokemon that could learn Thunder Punch. You know what, we'll let Roserade go and see how it does. Yeah, JC Armitage, you're probably right. I don't think it's random. Golisopod uses Sword Dance now. Let's try Rock Slide, see how that does. Is indeed super effective. Prompting her to send in Sea King. We'll heal up our Roserade since we know we'll need it for her Dreadnought eventually. Seeking uses Waterfall. Use Rock Slide, Seismitoad. I have to agree with JC Armitage, these games would have better replay value if the trainers you face, if the gym leaders you face in the end are randomized, not predetermined. Oh, come on, don't full restore. Seeking that knows Mega Horn. That's a pretty powerful attack. There we go. Seeking stands vanquished. Nessa is about to send back in Golisopod. Which unfortunately is able to use First Impression again. Alright, Obstagoon, can you take it down? We'll go ahead and risk a double edge just to make sure we take this thing down. There we go. Send in a Barraskewda, huh? Well, I think our Roserade can handle that. Nessa, when we last battled, our Roserade was only a pathetic-looking Badoo. And with 1 Giga Drain, Barraskewda goes down. And gets back most of its health. Pelipper, huh? We will use Seismitoad in his Rock Slide, but we lost Seismitoad. So let Obstagoon see how he can do with Pelipper. So we got Double Edge for it. It's a super strong, normal type attack for when you just need something that's powerful but neutral when it comes to attack effectiveness. There goes Pelipper. And Nessa is about to send in her Dreadnought, the water rock type that is doubly weak to grass. Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. Gigantamax your Dreadnought, huh, Nessa? Well, two can play that game. Roserade? Let's Dynamax. Max Rockfall. It's pretty powerful. Come on, Roserade, Max Overgrowth. Of course, Dreadnought being rock and water cannot help but succumb to the power of Max Overgrowth. Oh crap, I thought it died, but it hung on by just a little. Roserade hangs on. Way to hang on, Roserade. Just enough for you to take this thing down. And there goes Dreadnought. Gym Leader Nessa is defeated. You had no problem handling our surging might. It's no wonder you won. And the winner is My 2 Cents. He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you are. You bet she was. Alright everybody, I'm going to have to cut off the stream there. We will handle the rest of the finals and the champion and Chairman Rose and all that stuff next time. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Also, I'm sure many of you have been able to see my video, this week's video already. If you utilize alt tech platforms, it's available on BitTube, BitChute, and Dailymotion. But for those who still have refused to use alt tech, this week's video will be premiering on my main channel at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific today. So be sure to tune in for that. As always, that is My 2 Cents. Take it for what it's worth.